At the end of the 2nd century, the world was drawing towards a time of war, as the Han Dynasty, which had ruled for centuries, lost its influence. Among the great generals, one above all shined with a powerful brilliance. His name was Cao Cao, and he would come to be known as a hero of chaos. After unifying the north of China, Cao Cao decided to proceed south to face Wu, who had extended its influence into the land of Jiandong. Swept up in that momentum, the hermit Sima became fascinated by Cao Cao's genius and agreed to serve under him.
This is such a terrible bother. Someone's going to seize the mandate of heaven. This chaos must come to an end soon. And yet, Cao Cao, a man capable of bringing Yuan Shao to his knees. Surely he can see that the Imperial Han has no future left at all.
Master Sima, watch what you say. Show respect.
I am not here with you by my own will. Ignoring such small complaints would be courteous. What a terrible bother this has turned out to be.
Let our numbers overwhelm them. Our target is soon won. Forward!
My lord, the scouts report a strange vulture near the enemy camp.
So Wu have resorted to using There must be someone there casting a spell. Find him!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Master Pang Tong, as you ordered, the ships have been chained together. But something happened.
Do not worry. Our might will bring victory. For that victory, we need a sure place to stand.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
My lord, Zhuge Liang has ascended. He appears to be intoning some kind of prayer.
The sleeping dragon? Take some troops and stop it. We shall halt their plan before it starts.
Now you fight me!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
The situation is dire.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
The plan will fail if I flee now. The fate of this battle is now in your hands.
Let's go! Don't leave any of them standing! Halt! The enemy is on its way here. Take defensive positions.
You have come too far. I cannot lose to an idiot like you.
Vanquish the sword.
That was close. Thank you for aiding us.
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Without carrying out my plan. Never have I known such shame.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
mind shall vanquish the sword. Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
No enemy can stand before us. Let us press the
Now, there is only one other thing for me to do. I give up. I will pull back for now.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
My lord, a strange boat has been sighted on the Musou side of the river. It reeks of oil.
You think that just having a lot of boats is going to save you? Take this! You don't stand a chance fighting against Wu, especially on the water. We must rouse ourselves for this fight! You ain't getting past me!
The mind shall vanquish the sword. vanquish the sword.
Time to put this face to use and realize how
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Let us advance together. I shall require your strength to carry out our plans. True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
You have defeated many of my men and leaders. Now I shall avenge them. Not yet. My vision is not finished.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
The armies of Wu were nothing to fear. Let us celebrate our victory.
Just as I anticipated.
Well done, Sima Yi. I see that your abilities extend even onto the fields of battle. I'm very impressed by that.
Had it been possible, I would have preferred to do my planning from the rear looking at maps. Instead, I used another approach, since some think with their swords, not their heads.
Even they have their uses. That was not the reason that this victory was bought at such a cost. Our opponents fought well. Too well. You were very close to the battle. Did you not find that to be the case?
Too well? Indeed. Yes, I can only conclude that whoever planned this has exceptional talent.
So tell me, do you still find this chaotic world of ours to be dull?
The one behind Liu Bei, the great Zhuge Liang. What other tricks do you have in store?
Though the Battle of Chi was won, it did not result in a halt to the war. Instead, the land entered into the Three Kingdoms period, with the three great generals Cao Cao, Sun Quan, and Liu Bei each holding ground. Cao Cao posted Sima Yi, who gained great honor in the previous battle, to the front lines against Liu Bei, who had settled in Shu. Sima Yi was inspired by Cao Cao's ambition and felt something change within himself.
Foolishness. You're saying that the land can survive without the Han or the Emperor?
What good does your knowledge do you? Have you never questioned the antique structures of the past? Take a look back through our history. There are only a few instances when all the land was united under an emperor.
So it is your contention that the need for an emperor comes from the imaginations of the common man?
Men can be ruled by a guiding principle. Let that be what leads them. Then the world would truly change. Sima Yi, will you not join me in remaking this land of ours?
How interesting. I feel as if scales have fallen from my eyes.
They have taken the high ground and put us at a disadvantage. We must take Mount Chaki away from Liu Bei.
Troops of Musou! What's the advantage experience can bring to a battle? Forward! I have come for your head.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Come on, old man. You really in that much of a hurry to die? Your youth and inexperience are as clear as day. You should worry more about yourself.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
I was beaten by a stronger warrior. Fortune smiles upon me.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
The enemy doesn't deserve such a splendid base. What do you say we take it off their hands?
The situation is dire. Fight me now, for glory!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Ooh, that's great! I'm gonna try that too. Watch me.
That was close. Thank you for aiding us.
I am Musou! Face me with honor!
I cannot hold off the attack.
I shall remember you. Next time we meet, I will be the one who wins.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
My lord, enemy reinforcements approaching.
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
It is time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward! True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops. Fight me now, for glory!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
You have come too far. I cannot lose to an idiot like you.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
here.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
Ooh, that's great! I'm gonna try that too! Watch me!
We shall attack Liu Bei and drive Shu out of Hanzhong. Advance on Mount Tiandong. Forward! Take no prisoners!
For my friends, for my people, for our future, I cannot lose.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well!
We have succeeded in taking back Mount Shaki. Now we can concentrate on attacking Shu.
Forward! We must take Hanzhong and establish Lord Liu Bei as king.
Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
There's too many enemies running about. Let's go and drive some of them off, okay?
I have come for your head!
These guys are kind of strong. Thanks for coming to help me.
I seek a greater future, though you may mock it. For the sake of that future, I will flee.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Liu Bei is pulling out of Hanzhong now. We have claimed victory.
Just as I anticipated.
Everything had come to a stalemate. as Wei, Wu, and Shu fought back and forth. Amongst all this, Liu Bei's right hand and defender of Jing province, Guan Yu, remained a stubborn problem for both Wei and Wu. Lu Xun of Wu proposed joining forces with Wei in order to counter the threat of Guan Yu, who had become regarded as a fearsome war god. Cao Cao accepted this proposal and sent Sima Yi to Fan Castle. With numerous schemes swirling around, a fierce ambition burned quietly in Sima Yi's soul.
Master Sima Yi, about this plan you devised, do you think that it will succeed?
Indeed, Master Cao Ren. I am not so capricious as to create a plan that is going to fail.
Then I'll fight to the last. They will pass through our lines over my dead body.
And through this battle, I will test my skill. Great warriors have gathered. I'll soon see if I can conquer all my enemies in this battle. Now, onward to Jing! I'll swallow it whole. I will measure my worth by this gold.
My lord, the enemy is attacking the southern gate.
Do not let Guan Yu enter Fan Castle. Reinforcements will come. We must hold out until then. A number of Shu officers are not content with Guan Yu. When the time is right, they will join our side.
I cannot follow Guan Yu anymore. I will join you.
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
glory!
The mind shall vanquish the soul. The mind shall vanquish the soul.
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
I refuse to wilt in Guan Yu's shadow any longer. I now pledge my allegiance to Wei.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Guan King, head upriver and alter its course so that the water flows towards Bong Castle.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
That's the signal Father spoke of. The time is now!
Look! The bank! They've cut through it! The waters have weakened the castle's defenses. Now is our chance to rush the castle.
Using water to gain an advantage. I applaud you, Guan Yu. That's as far as you go.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. 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 The The mind shall vanquish the sword.
I have come for your head.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Your brilliant performance makes me feel alive.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Face me. I challenge you.
Received word from our scouts. An unknown force is approaching.
I will grow stronger yet. Then, let us see what happens.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
I have come for your head.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. We shall repel the force of one.
We shall attack the common enemy of Wei and Wu. One you must fall.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Our allies have arrived. We have endured the worst. Now it is our turn to attack.
Enemy reinforcements are headed this way!
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
Sorry I'm late. I'll be right there, brother. Are you ready to face me? The enemy is very strong. We are being forced back. Will be different.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
We are being driven back. However, we mustn't give in.
This blade is the symbol of my duty to the entire army. It shall never fall or be broken.
Forgive me. I had not meant to trouble you, sir.
Men, we must hold this back! It's do or die! What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
Well, I salute you.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Guan Yu has fallen. The battle is ours. Our heartfelt thanks go to Wu for their assistance.
Just as I anticipated.
Guan Yu was defeated by Sima Yi's forces, and the tension of Jing province was relaxed. Liu Bei blamed the death of Guan Yu on Wu, and led his army to Yilin. However, that battle had no great impact, and the three-way war continued. Sima Yi again returned to the battle at Hanzhong. Before long, armies were flooding out of the Shu capital of Chengdu. If he could win here, Sima Yi would draw a step closer to realizing his dream. He was no longer the lonesome hermit he once was.
I welcome you to this distant country, Lord Cao Pi.
Sima Yi, you have gained my father's trust. But how will you manage? Hanzhong is turbulent, is it not?
It is indeed. But I strive to be guided by the will of your father.
Yes, I see. You must polish every one of your talents, Sima Yi. In battle as well. When the chaos in my father's rule end, I will be depending on you to help me rule this country.
What arrogance. Well, I suppose the same thing might be said of me. Aiding you to help in rebuilding the land. That would be quite interesting. This fire that burns within has grown until I cannot stop it of my own will.
Shu must be taught a lesson. They must never again dare to set foot on this land.
Fight me!
You would try to catch us with your forces, Shugorio?
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. Lure them into our trap up front. Let them have the western fortress. This battle will be decided in the center. Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
Oh, they're even stronger than I thought!
Fight me now! For glory!
Gods of answers, we thank you for coming to our aid.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
up the pace!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Are you ready to face me? Next time will be different.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
It has come time.
Do it! The trap! Pull back! No! Go forward! Ah!
You fool! You fell for it. Our enemy cannot move. Finish them all! The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching from the west.
took longer than anticipated to cross the mountain. However, we are now in position.
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Fight me now, for glory!
I have discovered my own weakness. I must work harder to overcome it.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Pulling up in a castle is boring. It is time I went out and settled things.
Then I shall go with you.
We shall pull back as planned.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
For my friends, for my people, for our future, I cannot lose. Fear not.
Fight me now, for glory!
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
I seek a greater future, so you may mock it. For the sake of that future, I will flee.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
That was easier than I imagined. Time to return home. We are victorious.
Just as I anticipated.
The long war took a toll on the people and drained the country. Wu had built up a powerful base in the land of Jiangdong, but after a fierce battle against the superior numbers and better arms of Wei, they vanished from the maps. The only enemy remaining was Shu, led by Liu Bei. Breaking camp with the strongest part of his forces, Cao Cao intercepted Liu Bei's army, which had been making repetitive advances from the Hanzhong side. The two generals would now fight it out on the plains of Wujiang.
The time has come. There are things that have to be decided between you and Zhuge Liang.
I haven't any interest in the likes of Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang, you don't possess any vision. I can see far beyond the bounds of strategies. Could you ever feel what I feel? The aching need to create a bright and glorious future of your own design?
Master Sima Yi!
I suppose there's no sense in raging at an opponent who has no passion of his own. Let's go. Shu is going to meet its fate today.
We will defeat Liu Bei and put an end to these wars. This will be the final battle. Prepare well.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
We have received reports from all units. The Shu forces are behaving strangely.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
minister! Let our arrows pierce way and all who follow it! Split up the men! We'll hit the enemy archers from both sides! They seem to be reading our every move!
My lord, a number of Shu units are setting traps at various bases. We have suffered heavy losses.
The enemy is very strong. We are being forced back.
Face me if you dare!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Vanquish the sword. Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
I have come for your head.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. vanquish the sword.
Oh, I underestimated you. But now it is my turn to show you a few things. Believe your wits are a match for mine?
The mind shall vanquish the sword. Vanquish the sword.
Whoa, good work. Keeping up with you will be a lot of fun. We're going. Try to keep up.
Defeat you!
Die here. The mind shall vanquish the soul.
Now is the time. Have the reserve troops attack the enemy main camp.
Mine shall vanquish the sword.
Come for your head!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
mind shall vanquish the sword.
Come for your head.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight! Fight alone? Are you brave or a fool? Let us find out!
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Die alongside your weak, pathetic lord.
Yes, Lord Musou may be naive, but I would prefer his world to that of your design. If you would prefer not to see my face, then allow me to close your eyes permanently. Fate can sometimes be cruel, can it not?
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
For my friends, for my people, for our future, I cannot lose.
The gods have answered us. We thank you for coming to our aid. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Behold, Liu Bei. I shall guide the land where it must go. Everybody, the land has long been in chaos, but we have freed it. Victory is ours.
Just as I anticipated.
The battle is finished! The chaos has been stilled!
My lord, I offer my congratulations.
We have conquered the enemies that stood in the path of our ultimate victory.
Yes. However, some chaos still lingers. It will take time to dissipate.
There are certain to be those who are not prepared to follow where I would lead them. Sima Yi, you'll be responsible for the West. And you are also to protect Hanzhong.
As my lord commands.
Liu Bei fell at Wujiang Plains. The period of the Three Kingdoms had been brought to a conclusion by the hand of Cao Cao. Now, everyone envisioned this new age opening up under him. However, the fighting was not at an end. There was one man quietly awaiting his chance to come. A man whose skill was recognized by Cao Cao and polished over many battles. Sima Yi rose to make his move, to stand as the final victor.
It's as I thought. I had the feeling this would happen, that you would turn against our Lord.
Oh? That's interesting. Have you decided what you'll do?
I have dedicated my entire life to the service of beauty. And I find beauty, Sima Yi, in the way that you fight. I am prepared to serve you. Now, let us hear about the beautiful plan you have made.
And what is your choice? Well, if any of you decide that you'd prefer to part company with me, then observe the only path you'll be taking. To victory! I'll rule this land. It will be held by the one who's worthy to reach out and grasp it. The master of a new age must be strong. Let's move. I must seize my destiny. I remember the things I used to have this day. Tear it down.
Fight me now!
The mind shall vanquish the soul. The mind shall vanquish the soul.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies. Time to put this base to use in realizing my strategies.
Now for some sport.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. We have passed the first stage. Now forward, through the gate and into the enemy. So this is the final gate. A new age awaits us on the other side. We must break through.
Well, forgive me then, my fair city. This must be done to vanquish the chaos. For that greater purpose, let these flames raise your fair walls.
Beaten me. I leave the fate of this land with you.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. Mind shall vanquish the sword.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
Cao Cao, you are full of surprises. Not that I would have expected anything less from you.
What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
This is the final stage of the battle. Find Cao Cao. Bring down this so-called hero of chaos. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
It is the fate of a warrior to test himself against those strong. Master Cao Cao, I challenge you. For this you join Sima Yi? I know not whether to praise your determination or laugh foolishly. Wait, I can't lose. Can't.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
How could you do this to me?
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Father, has one of your dogs broken its leash? You wretched ingrates! I shall punish you!
There you are! Welcome to your graves!
Ignore them. They are of no relevance. Forward! The mind shall vanquish the sword. Time to put this face to use in realizing my strategies.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
I suppose death is something even I cannot overcome.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Now that is how it's done. You inspire us all.
The mind shall vanquish the sword. Time to put this face to use in realizing my strategies. Who gives you the right? I shall overcome your pride and make this world my own. The mind shall vanquish the sword. The mind shall vanquish the sword. You are the one that showed me this path. I thank you. Now farewell.